College experience can be special, and one thing that makes each campus unique is the architecture. A Rock Hill artist specializes in drawing universities in amazing detail. Queen City News reporter John Lee chronicles the creative process it took to capture UNC Charlotte.
Every school has its own unique style.
Michael James explores universities with his head on a swivel. He's not bird watching. Michael's looking for the perfect vantage point of something that's academic.
The most prolific variety of building styles you'll find are on college campuses.
At UNC Charlotte, we found him deep in thought on a breezy morning.
Whoa.
When the wind settles, he's in the zone. Michael constantly glances up and down as he gets the lay of the land.
It's important as far as just setting up the kind of the parameters of what I'm going to be drawing.
That's the beginning of an arduous process.
And then just kind of piece it together from pictures I'll take later. The most of the drawing will happen from those pictures.
His campus scene drawings become a cherished memento. There's Appalachian State, Furman University, and Clemson. Those images aren't generated by a computer, but by one man's steady hand.
Not the most exciting technique, but it's the way it has to be done.
It takes about 100 hours to finish one drawing.
The whole painting of the whole work is done in dots.
At his Fort Mill home, Michael inks the deal, capturing 49er country with meticulous detail. To put a finer point on it, this is what's called pointillism.
Most of the time you hear it referred to as stippling. It's what a tattoo artist would do, literally just kind of putting the ink in one dot at a time.
He's drawn more than 100 college campuses, capturing Carolina, NC State, and Wake Forest.
James studied architecture at Clemson, but he never became an architect. Still, his art today is an extension of his fascination for university structures.
Wow, I can make a living off of drawing.
At Clemson, selling his piece featuring Tillman Hall helped him pay his way through school.
And after I graduated, I was like, wow, this could possibly be a side business, and it just kind of blossomed from there.
At the Southern Christmas Show in Charlotte, Michael's been a staple for some 30 years. In the middle of that holiday rush, he stands out by working painstakingly slow.
I'm doing the easy part, the trees.
He's still plugging away at his Charlotte illustration.
I'm about 25 hours into this.
I don't want to just stand there and wait for people to show up and buy a picture. I want to work on something.
His drawings draw a crowd.
And it's done by hand.
Yeah, the other ones are more specific kind of locations on campus that are kind of general buildings.
My daughter's boyfriend is graduating from Clemson in May. This is a piece I think that he'll have forever. And I'm going to have it professionally framed. So I think it's a really great piece. Thank you.
That level of detail takes time and lots of dots.
I'd never count how many dots are in a picture, but I think that would go crazy if I did.
From his rough sketches in September to the final product, Michael now has a new portrait of UNC Charlotte. And every piece is a metaphor for life.
The patience required to do it is just what it is. You just have to do one dot at a time.
In Charlotte, John Lee, Queen City News.